back to my channel and welcome to a very special Christmas edition vlog. This is the first Christmas since I launched my YouTube channel focused on travel vlogs, so I decided to do something a little bit different this time, something a little closer to home, literally. I'm in my kitchen and I have my little sister Nicoleta joining me today. Hi! For a cozy evening of baking.
Hello everyone, happy holidays! It has been a tradition for Marinela and I to bake a specific recipe every Christmas. It's the delicious, creamy, warm, crumbly apple crumble.
This is our favorite festive recipe and it's Nicoleta's recipe. That's why she's here today, because I couldn't make it by myself. Although I have all the ingredients and I know the recipe, she's the main ingredient.
So I searched for more recipes and then I came up to one recipe that is a bit healthier than the classic version, and this is literally the best.
Let's say that you adapted it to
Yeah.
our kind of lifestyle. It's not the healthiest dessert on the planet,
but it's a healthier one.
version. The first ingredient is oat flour,
some whole oats,
a mix of crushed nuts which I prepared earlier. Here we have walnuts, almonds and hazelnuts.
then we have some coconut sugar,
some vanilla extract which Nicoleta brought from Mauritius.
and here I have some baking powder and some cinnamon.
And the main ingredient, apples. Nicoleta said the more diverse the apples,
the tastier the crumble.
yeah. Оце мене сам Ніки, хай
Filmează?
Nu știu, de filmează, da?
Dar eu uite, vreau să jonglez, oleac.
Am și să scapi peste ceva. Pink Himalayan salt,
Some lemon.
extra virgin coconut oil,
And here we have the toppings that create the magic. We have the salted caramel. You can use any salted caramel. And then here we have nut butter. So you can use any nut butter that has maybe a little bit of coconut sugar or like sweetener.
You can use almond butter, cashew butter, peanut butter, or a mix of all of them.
This one has also buckwheat.
And obviously some vanilla ice cream, which is currently in the freezer, but we'll add at the end.
So Marinela and I have two different tasks. I'm going to work with the dry ingredients for the crumble.
And I'm gonna do what I do best, peeling the apples. At this point, we are basically eyeballing everything, but I'll insert the recipe with the measures here in the corner. Dan, you are gonna decide which corner.
So we are going to need 1.5 cups of oat flour. We're adding some rolled oats. And then I'm adding the nuts. You can go crazy with it. You can add as many as you want.
I'm just peeling my apples. I'm doing the dirty job.
I'm doing the most pleasant one. And then I'm going to add some coconut sugar. So it really depends on how sweet you want the crumble to be, and it depends on how sweet are the apples. If the apples are very, very sweet, you add only a little of coconut sugar. So from 3 to 5 teaspoons.
My apples are the sweetest.
I'm going to add 4 teaspoons. Okay? And now I'm adding half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt.
Let me tell you a little bit about my job. You have to add 5 or 7 apples.
I'm putting some baking powder. I think it should be 1 teaspoon. The same thing with the cinnamon. You can add as much as you desire because an apple crumble can't exist without cinnamon.
Christmas cannot exist without cinnamon.
Yeah, so I'm adding a lot of cinnamon and we'll keep some of it for the apples. And then I'm adding some vanilla extract that I bought from Mauritius, 2 tablespoons. Smells good. Now I'm mixing the dry ingredients.
6 apples are gonna be enough, right?
Yeah.
Basta. I cannot cook if the kitchen is dirty, and I cannot eat till I clean the kitchen.
What if you're very, very hungry?
No, I still clean and then eat, even if the food is cold already. Okay, say your thing.
As you know, when baking, the best instrument is your hands. So I'm going to dip my hands into this dough and mix it all together.
Did you wash your hands?
I did.
Okay.
Of course I did. And then how can you cook without washing your hands? So I'm going to pour my love and my soul into it.
Now I'm gonna preheat the oven. I'm going to proceed by cutting the apples.
Don't you feel like Nara Smith right now?
I just wanted to say that I'm channeling Nara Smith. I woke up this morning craving apple crumble.
So I made apple crumble from scratch.
Channeling Kendall Jenner as well.
Rise and shine.
And Kylie. We're cutting the apples in cubes. You can basically cut the apples however you want. It depends on how you like them. I prefer them in small pieces.
I'm gonna add some coconut oil. And I'm going to add some of the cookie butter.
I have a little trick.
We need a man. We need a man to open up the jar.
Thank you.
I mean, if we were alone, I think we could have opened it.
Our superpowers don't work when there is a man around.
Okay, so I'm adding a few teaspoons of the cookie butter. This recipe is actually vegan. You might add butter, like regular butter, instead of the coconut butter, but I feel like the coconut adds so much flavor to the crumble, and then you'll see the smell in the whole house is going to be incredible after cooking it.
Vanilla and coconut are my favorite flavors.
And cinnamon, like this combo.
And
I feel
cinnamon,
like,
yeah, in food. But
Yeah, in food.
coconut and vanilla in general, like
yeah,
perfume.
yeah.
And
Perfumes, yeah. Just
I am now going to prepare my apples. I'm gonna add some lemon juice and lemon zest. Half a lemon is enough. Now I'm adding cinnamon.
tot, tot, tot.
I'm gonna add my apples into the baking tray. And I'm gonna mix them here.
We're gonna add some salt. I mean, you can still add some coconut sugar to the apples, but
Mine are sweet.
Yeah,
My
I think
apples
these are
sweet.
sweet enough.
I'm gonna add the apples in the oven to bake for 15 minutes before adding the crumble.
Afternoon tea.
Cheers. I love quality sister time. I told my followers to ask us some questions which we are going to reply in this vlog. Nicoleta, if you could spend Christmas anywhere in the world, where would it be? I think our answers are going to be very similar.
Yeah, I really think that it's not about the place, it would be about the people. Christmas is about family time, reuniting with some relatives, some old friends. And yeah, I think it would depend on who am I spending it with rather than where.
But it would be amazing if we could meet our relatives and spend the Christmas with our family
In New York. It's our dream since we were little to go to New York and spend Christmas there.
Yeah, I think mine would be New York or Finland. Although London is so magical during Christmas, but we want to see something new. Favorite holiday movie?
I mean, the classic would be Home Alone. I mean,
Yeah,
there's no
for
better
sure.
movie to watch on
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
And that movie makes me want to celebrate Christmas in New York. Who's the better baker between us?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think you are the better baker.
Okay, the baker.
I love to cook, but I think Nicoleta is the best at baking. She makes the best
thank
desserts.
you.
Not only baking, everything sweet.
Yeah, I like to experiment, and sometimes I discover recipes by experimenting and trying new stuff.
Hot chocolate or mulled wine?
Oh, that's not a
Easy.
question.
That's
That's
easy.
too obvious for us.
Hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Do you prefer gift giving or receiving?
For me, it's gift giving because I can't explain the feeling when you see someone's reaction when they open your gift. Of course, I love receiving gifts, but giving them is even more fulfilling.
Totally agree with that. I love giving gifts to you.
Me too. I love to see your reaction every time I gift you something.
But I'm always excited about your gifts because you know me really well. I could give you yours now, but I think I'm gonna wait until Christmas.
Yeah.
Not to spoil the surprise. What's your favorite memory of us baking together? That's my question. I think this is my favorite memory of baking together.
Baking with my sister is the funniest thing ever because usually when we cook something together, we laugh.
We're having a good time.
I think the best laughs are with Marinela.
What's your earliest Christmas memory? Having friends and relatives over and our dad dressing up as Santa Claus. We were little and we couldn't understand, is that our dad?
Or is it the real Santa?
Because we could feel it's not quite right.
But I remember I believed in Santa till I was the 4th grade, and I remember my classmates laughing at me because I was telling them like Santa is real, like it's a real person.
I placed cookies and milk under a Christmas tree and
he ate it all.
Yeah.
I think the best Christmas is for those who really believe in Santa, so it's for the kids.
But we still believe in magic.
Yeah.
And in miracles.
Magic happens.
Okay, I think our apples are ready, so let's go
see.
check on them. Mister?
Let's start with the caramel on top of the apples.
Yum.
So we place the crumble on top, and then in between the layers, we're gonna put some caramel. Yay! Just like a child, you know?
Yay! It's so nice to be grown up. You can do and eat whatever you want.
I mean, we can't eat whatever we want because
We have our own restrictions and we are very hard on ourselves.
So for the first layer, I'm going to press a bit of the crumble into the apple for them to get the perfect consistency. More caramel, teaspoon.
Wow! Back in the oven.
Ready? I think the crumble is ready. By the way, we don't have any sponsors in this video.
No, we do.
We do?
Malini and Nikki B, we are our own sponsors. We are
Right.
obviously wearing Malini.
Malini.
We decided to be a little bit fancier today.
And then our jewelry is Nikki B.
Let's see what our apple crumble is doing. We're gonna drizzle some.
Drizzle some butter.
Butter.
Some. Drizzle
Some butter.
Adunati.
Let's drizzle some butter.
Let's
Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. They don't.
Let's drizzle some butter, just like real chefs do. More caramel on top.
Now, the moment of truth.
I'm trying to take the perfect bite.
1, 2, 3. Perfect.
This is literally the best thing ever. Happy food dance.
Ням 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 ням. Ням 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 ням. Listen. Що забрати?
I hope you enjoyed watching this vlog and this recipe. If you try, let us know in the comments. We are wishing you a Merry Christmas. May your families be healthy, your homes filled with joy, love, laughter, and a lot of light.
And peace, of course, because these holidays are about peace.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my other social media accounts and my sister.
Subscribe to my sister's YouTube channel.
We love you. Bye bye.
Thank you.